Welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. Hey girl, hey.
What's going on?
A lot. Last night was a lot.
There's a lot going
How
on.
are you feeling? How are you?
Well, as you guys know, I mean, I say this every week. I'm tired as hell.
Yeah.
So nothing new there.
Just perpetually tired.
Yeah. But last night was overwhelming. Like I was getting
To say the
overstimulated.
least.
Yeah. There's so much to talk about. Before we even
I
talk
mean,
about Chamber, like,
well,
is there
yeah.
anything we want to talk about before Chamber?
Well, should we talk about me going to AEW?
Okay. I want to hear about this so bad because this was Mary's first AEW show, like in person, and everyone in our comment section be giving her shit. You don't watch other company. So, girl, tell us about it. How was it? Like, give us the do's and the don'ts. I feel like you.
Listen, Linda, there's a reason why AEW is the B show. Okay, let's backtrack. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, I won tickets from Front Wave here in Oceanside to go to AEW at Front Wave Arena.
Period.
So slay for me. I technically the podcast Instagram one, not my personal Instagram.
So I was there in spirit.
Yeah, so if Maddie lived here, she would have gone with me.
Yeah.
But Jonathan, my brother, went with me, and we get there. It was supposed to start at 4:30, and I guess that was
Oh
like
right.
Ring of Honor before AEW Dynamite. Didn't know that. So, we got there at like 4, I think.
Okay.
And there was like hardly anybody. We're like, are we?
Oh.
I was like, is this about to be like not a big crowd, or are we just like super early? Like, I don't know. So we get there, we go find our seats. They're actually really good seats.
I know, I saw. Yeah, you had good seats.
Well, but that arena is very small. Like it's very small and kind of intimate. What?
No, continue.
Okay. So then we go get food, get a drink, and then like kind of look at the merch table a little bit. Didn't see really anything that I wanted. So it starts and it's 2 Ring of Honor matches.
Okay.
One is just like a tag team match, willy-nilly, and then the other was Athena versus, I think her name was Catalina.
Okay, yeah.
Girl, Athena is still that girl.
So
She is
good.
still that girl. She
Yeah.
is her. She is so good. I wish she was back in WWE, but like
I
she's
don't.
killing
She's
it.
doing great without them.
I mean, true, but so she killed it at Ring of Honor.
Is she
So they
still a
filmed.
champ? She's still a
Yes,
champ, right? Okay, cool.
yes.
Yeah.
So they filmed those 2 matches, and then Dynamite started. For everyone who wants to know, Mercedes Moné did not come out, which was very upsetting. She only had a promo backstage, but it's okay. My man, Ricochet came out.
Girl. Mary the only one in that building excited to see him, I swear.
Really? Really? I swear I was the only person who screamed when he came out. I swear. But it's okay. If he has no fans, I'm dead. So, but we saw Hangman Adam Page do like a
Very cool.
squash match.
Oh.
Don't care for this cowboy character. I don't get it.
He's really good though. Like I remember one of my first AEW matches that I watched was actually him versus Kenny Omega for the title, and it's still one of the best matches I've ever seen. Like shit's wild.
Okay, well, maybe it's just they were like, hey, it's Oceanside, we're not gonna have him do a big match. So
it sucks you saw him in a squash because he's really good. So
yeah. Tony Khan came out a couple times. Got booed the entire time.
I told you, man. He loves to come out.
Except for when he was like, "Oh, we're gonna come back to Oceanside," then everybody like cheered and whatever. But like, besides that, he was just getting booed the whole time. And that man, like,
wow,
he just is. He's kind of cringe when
he's a
like
lot
doing his promo. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like he's like a wrestling fan at heart. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I
Kinda
would
love
be
that.
cringe if I was doing a promo too, but
I remember I had told you when I went to see them, like, it was a few months back, and he came out talking about, like, his favorite song. It was, like, about some clock or something. He's like, "Can we play the song?" And they didn't play it. And he's like, "Alright, I'm gonna go because you guys didn't play
oh,
the song." It's
yeah,
weird as shit.
he came out like 3 separate times. Every time got booed. Um they had Renee interview Jericho really quickly, and I was just screaming for Renee.
Oh,
Um
okay, yeah.
because love her, Renee is a go, let's be honest. Um let's talk about Orange Cassidy for a second.
Yeah, because like, you told me you wanted to
Okay.
save this conversation for the podcast. I'm not happy about this.
Okay, first of all, let me say, do not like that he comes out in a Canadian tuxedo to come wrestle.
Why? That's
He
his
was wearing all
thing.
denim. Like I don't it's that's just not my cup
Bear
of
with her,
tea.
guy. Mary's new to Orange Cassidy, okay?
Okay, and then the chance of freshly squeezed. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's so cringe.
No, I love that. I love that so much. My first AEW show, I went with my best friend, and I dressed up like him. I had the sunglasses. Like, we went thrift shopping. I got the denim jacket, the jeans, and I had a sign that said "Philly is freshly squeezed for Orange Cassidy." And I stood. This is a
No.
funny story, and I don't think I've ever told this. I stood at the railing after the show ended because he was in the main event, and he was walking around saying hi to the fans that were ringside. And I stood there like waving my sign until security kicked me out.
Oh,
Spoiler alert, he never saw me.
well, let me just say, okay, I was not blown away by his performance, only for the fact that he doesn't it didn't seem like he has any original moves,
Okay.
or because I have it in my notes, but I'm pretty sure I remember he
Not the
did
notes.
he did a Styles Clash, first of all,
Oh,
and he
okay.
also did a phenomenal forearm. So, okay, now you've taken 2 of AJ Styles' moves.
I don't think I've
And
ever
then
seen OC do phenomenal form. Who was
what
he
was
wrestling really quick?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Does anyone
I
know before I have to Google this?
um
Orange Cassidy.
oh wait, shoot. Just kidding. It wasn't Orange Cassidy who did those.
I was gonna
Just
say,
kidding.
I've
Just
never
kidding.
seen OC do. Oh, was it Roderick Strong that he wrestled?
I don't know. But just kidding. Sorry, Orange Cassidy. I didn't mean to slander you inappropriately. I just didn't like
Period.
the freshly squeezed part.
He was wrestling Will. Well, I'm seeing
Hey,
that on Google. I
Eric,
don't know.
yes. I was actually talking about Will Offspray.
I'm so I'm
Offspray.
I don't know if this will make it into the clips because Mary loves to clip when I say what's their controversial things. I do not like Will Ospreay.
Okay, period. He's the one who did the Styles Clash and the Phenomenal Forum, and then he also did a Cody Cutter. Do you not
Oh,
have anything original, sir?
like I'm not about to sit here and say that Will's a bad wrestler because I promise you I'm not saying that. Like, the guy's really, really, really good. I promise you. I 100 wholeheartedly agree with you guys about that. But he's so I swore last podcast, so I can't do it this time. He's so freaking annoying. I'm sorry. He's so annoying, dude. Like,
Well, clearly he's not that good of a wrestler if he can't have any original moves, because doing 2 AJ Styles moves and a Cody Cutter is like, bro, what are we doing?
yeah,
And
but like,
then I did
people
not
reuse each
like,
other's moves in wrestling. So
but that's a lot.
my
And
thing that I
then
don't like about Will, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off
no,
one
you're
more
fine.
time, is how it's the no selling. Like, he'll take like 5
Yes,
Canadian
I
destroyers and
noticed
just get
that.
what that's so annoying. And that's not even just a Will thing. That's just like an AEW thing. And I really hate that they do that, and I don't get it.
Mm,
I don't get it. Stop doing
hmm.
that.
Well, and then I also made a note about the chants that they were doing for, or not the chants. I think it's his theme song or something, but it had the same like melody as that song that's like, "You make my heart sing." You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, I know
I
what you're
was like,
saying.
What is this?" So didn't like that. Um, but yeah, and I just thought that he just wasn't very original, and I don't understand the hype. Sorry, not sorry.
I get the hype because I think he's really good, and I mean, if
He's
like
athletic, but
I mean, like, Mary, one match that Mary, I think you guys will agree that Mary should watch is what is it? The one against Bryan Danielson. That was like called Match of the Year. Like, if you watch that match, he's really good. I don't want to take anything away from him. I just personally find him to be very annoying. And I think his ego is very inflated because what do you mean Triple H is talking about you? Like, calm down, sweetheart.
Bye.
But again, to all his fanboys that are gonna watch this, I swear to God, I think he's an amazing wrestler. I'm just personally not a fan, not personal preference, you know?
Yeah. There was also 2 more Ring of Honor matches that I want to bring up. I did see someone asked in the comments if I saw Moxley. Technically, yes, he came out because Edge like Cope brought him down the stairs. Cope brought him down the stairs and like threw him over the railing, and they were like, you know, scuffling. And then I don't know who the girl is that's like
Marina Shafir?
Is that the one who's hanging out with Moxley?
She was she used to be in NXT.
Oh, okay. Well, Willow Nightingale came out, gave her a little chair hit, period. And my brother was making fun of me, like, you over here cheering for her hitting someone? Yes. Period. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it was Jonathan who said that to me. I had 2 cut waters that night. Let me just say that right now.
Wait, so I'm confused. Do you like Orange Cassidy or not? Because we kind of
no, I didn't like the denim, and I didn't like the like his whole character.
I never really like go ham when people say I don't like Orange Cassidy because like I can understand why someone wouldn't like the gimmick, and
I didn't like the freshly squeezed. I think that's
love that. I love that. I personally find OC to be, I think he's a lot of fun, and so I just enjoy him, but I don't really rag on people who don't like him. When he came out, is he still using the Where Is My Mind theme? I can't remember because I know they'd be switching.
I have no idea.
Was it that one?
What part about 2 cut waters do you not understand?
You gotta pay attention. This is important.
These were free tickets, okay? I would have paid attention if I would have paid. Anyway, so there was 2 more Ring of Honor matches, and it was Thunder Rosa versus.
Period.
I don't remember what the girl's name was, but Thunder Rosa is wonderful, fantastic.
Much. I don't think I've ever seen her in person.
Harley Cameron had a match.
Puppet Girl.
Don't remember who it was against. Yeah, people getting mad at me for the Puppet Girl thing. Sorry.
I thought that was funny.
But there was like these girls behind me, like in our section, and this was their first time going to a wrestling show ever.
Oh, that's cool.
They were so hyped about Harley Cameron. Like I was living. They just kept yelling, yeah. I just like kept yelling for her, and I thought it was so cool. And they were so into it, and I loved that. I loved seeing, and they were teenagers, so I like new fans joining.
Hold on. You're telling me you don't know who Deonna Purrazzo is?
Oh, that's who it was.
Oh my god.
No, I do. You know what? I was enjoying the moment, and I was doing a lot of heckling and a lot of screaming. Yeah, and then the other Ring of Honor match was a lucha match, which honestly was the best match of the night.
Period.
Not gonna lie. And
they usually are.
Ring of Honor cleared AEW Dynamite. Like those matches were better than the entire AEW Dynamite show.
Yeah, you saw Rampage too, right? Because they taped it.
It was Ring of Honor and Dynamite.
What? Mm-hmm. That's unheard of to me. I've gone, I think, to 3 AEW shows, and I've always they're like, oh, don't go anywhere because we're taping Rampage right now, and it's only like an hour. That's crazy. Are they not doing that anymore, guys? Someone let me know.
I mean, maybe because of Ring of Honor. I don't know, but
maybe, I guess.
Yeah, overall,
maybe they taped it. I don't know.
Listen, overall, I had a good time. Did not have a good time seeing Big Cass and Chris Jericho, but that's okay.
Oof.
And I was heckling, and this girl in our section got really mad.
Not her
And
being a
literally,
Chris Jericho fan.
and literally, her and her boyfriend left.
Mary made someone leave a wrestling show. Let it be known. Let it be known. No, but they
Dang.
that's lame. How are you gonna be a Chris Jericho fan in big 2025?
I don't know. I mean, I can say I get it, like, but I also don't, because
No,
you know,
not at all. That's
you can be
God.
a fan. You can be a fan of who he used to be.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
that fair?
That's fine. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that was my AEW experience, guys.
That's so fun. Rampage isn't a thing anymore. Oh shit, are they just not
Oh,
doing it?
yikes!
I should really start paying attention.
You really should. I know you're over here
Edit.
saying I'm not paying attention. You're not paying attention.
Rampage was
Um,
canceled. I'm sorry, guys. I literally the only times I tune into AEW is when I'm seeing what Tony Storm and Mariah May and Mercedes Moné are doing. And that's really it.
Yeah. But before we move on to WWE stuff, guys, make sure if you are not, please subscribe to the podcast. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Let's let's keep growing so that we can get maybe some like brand deals or some like partnerships with WWE. I don't know. AEW is not going to be calling us because of me. So
Tony Khan is gonna watch this and be like, okay, well, screw that.
yeah, Tony Khan ain't calling me.
Tony, if you're watching, please, because I actually do like please consider
Yeah,
it.
call Maddie, not me. So, really quick, I want to talk about Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria on Raw for the
Oh, yeah.
Continental Championship. It was really good. I
Yeah.
like, and I know some people are like, "Why are you surprised?" Like, because listen, Dakota Kai, it's nothing against her. Like, she's actually like good, but her moves just tend to look weak because she's really skinny. And so like they don't look but I'm saying like they don't look like super powerful like a Bianca or like a Jade, you know what I mean? So sometimes like the impact doesn't come across well. But Lyra, you guys know that she's like I don't know, I'm just not on the Lyra train. I know Maddie is, but
Yup.
but their
My
match
birdie
was
queen.
very good. I think they have really good chemistry together,
Yeah.
and there was a good show of sportsmanship after the match, and I appreciated that.
I look kind of dumb because last week I was like, they're gonna give Dakota the title and it's stupid, and they didn't do that. So I guess that's why I need to shut my mouth sometimes. I don't love. I still kind of stand by what I said in a way because I do think doing this rematch so soon all of a sudden was unnecessary. It doesn't really make Dakota look very strong. I mean, yeah, like I want to see Dakota win that title eventually. So I just thought it was weird to make her number one contender again and have her lose again, like in such a short span of time. So
I
not
mean,
a
they
fan
did
of
the
that.
same thing with Chelsea Green. Mia Yim literally got a rematch
Yeah,
a week or two later, and she lost again. So,
it's
um,
weird. It's
do
weird.
you think that Ivy Nile is going to take the title from Lyra? Is she going
No,
to be the one?
no.
She's gotten better, I will say.
No,
She's
I
gotten
love
better,
Ivy.
and I love this character work that she's doing. I think she does really well as a heel with Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. So
Yeah.
slay for her.
I just she's not popular enough.
Yeah.
And they're just not very high on her, so I don't see that happening.
This isn't like this is just me, speaking out loud or thinking out loud. I think Jordan Grace coming in kind of took some of Ivy Nile's thunder because she
Mm.
was like the short, strong girl. But now Jordan Grace is here and
I
she's
mean,
she's more than Ivy Nile. So
I get what you're saying, but Ivy didn't really have a lot of thunder to begin with. It's not like she
I
was,
think she did in NXT a little bit. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know. I'm not shitting on Ivy. I like her a lot. I think she's great, but I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the Lyra and Dakota match. I
yeah.
gained a lot more respect for both of them. So slay.
We're also doing Mariah May versus Toni Storm Part 3, the trilogy at AEW Revolution. And I'm
Is
so
that
excited.
when is that?
I don't know.
Oh. Lastly, before we talk about Elimination Chamber, let's talk about Liv and Raquel being the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Why are you not excited?
Because my girl B.
Yeah, but she won the chamber, so.
Period. Greatest of all time. Y'all take notes. Mm-hmm.
But I love Liv and Raquel as a tag team. I think they work so well with each other. I said this last week. I think they are like their chemistry is just so good. Oh, and yes, Cap, I am the only person who is excited to talk about this because I love Liv and Raquel. I love them so much. So I'm happy for them. Snaps for them.
You're happy that Liv is back in the tag division?
I mean, no, but I'm happy that they're doing something with her rather than nothing.
Fair enough.
And speaking of, we'll talk about it later, but did you watch the press conference?
No. I fell asleep.
Triple H, he pissed me off. Okay, but we'll talk
Are you talking about that
later.
thing he said about the women? Because I did see that.
Yes. Should we just talk about that now?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically in the press conference, Triple H, someone asked him if the women were going to main event night 1 or something like that, something along those lines. And basically his answer was, I want them to earn those spots. Okay, but where is that same energy for the men? Because it's not there. We all know that Cody and John are going to be main event night 2, and most likely Jay and Gunther are going to be main event night 1. Which
is crazy because that should not main event.
Yeah, and I keep saying we cannot keep saying the winner of the Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania because it's not true. It's not true anymore. If you're saying they need to work for it and show me you deserve that spot when you're out there, if you get 2 minutes or 20 minutes, show me you deserve it. And it's like, sir, Hunter, what do you mean? Because nobody can show you their worth in 2 minutes. It's literally not possible. So to say that, oh, whether it's 2 minutes or 20 minutes, show me. How?
It's just also frustrating because he wasn't even originally I guess this was when Vince was still in charge, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. He wasn't even going to give, or whoever, whether it was Vince, Triple H, weren't even going to give Bianca and Mercedes the main event until people got it trending on social media and were like, main event Banks Belair, main event Banks Belair, main event and people would not shut up about it, and they did it. But let it be known that they most likely would not have done that had people not asked for it, whether it was Vince or Triple H, because I honestly don't really remember. I think it was Vince. Well,
but also him to say oh, whatever story is the biggest is going to main event. How can the women's stories get bigger if you don't give them any time?
That's also crazy to say when Bayley and Io was such a good storyline going. I kind of understand why they didn't main event for WrestleMania 40 because what was the main event on night 1?
The tag match.
Oh, yeah, okay, maybe that shouldn't have main evented. Never mind, I take that back.
But I'm just saying, how are you gonna sit there and say, oh, whatever story is the biggest, but you're not inputting any effort into the women's story. So how are they supposed to develop a story strong enough to be main event in that logic? To me, I think he just was trying to be like, I treat everybody equally, the women and the men, and that's cool in practice, but in application, it's not the math ain't mathin'.
I think anyone who thinks that Gunther versus Jay should main event over Bianca versus Rhea is actually insane.
Or Bianca versus Io.
or Bianca versus Rhea versus Io. But Bianca versus Rhea should absolutely main event because how many times have we seen Gunther versus Jay and none of us were really blown away, so why should that main event?
I would love a triple threat though with Bianca, Rhea, and Io. I honestly think they should do that. I think that would be
probably
a
will.
banger.
They probably will. Yeah, with Bianca winning, of course. Period.
Well, let's get started with the Elimination Chamber. And
I love how chat has just been talking about it the whole time, having their own conversation. I love that y'all are buddies with each other. It's everything.
I know, that's such a slay. But the first match was the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and dare I say, the better Elimination Chamber match. Dare I say? And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Number 1, Jade return. That was crazy.
Oh my
Everybody thought
God.
that she was going to attack Liv. She went and attacked Naomi. Bianca in the pod just like screaming, crying. Like,
My girl B.
have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
It literally reminded me of when she's going up in the elevator and they're
Yeah,
attacking
Cena.
Senna, and she's like,
Yeah.
no. That's
Bianca
it was
Belair, Oscar winner.
yeah, like oh my gosh, she pulled that off so good, just like banging but Naomi, I don't know. I don't know if she was in it alone or if Bianca was part of this.
I don't
I
really
think your
think
girl B
Bianca
is in
was.
on this.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, Oscar worthy performance, but Jade kicked the crap out of Naomi, and then Naomi couldn't compete, which was unfortunate.
Didn't
But
like that.
it's developing a storyline, so I mean, I guess I'll take it.
I guess, and I guess I mean it's not like she was gonna win the chamber anyway, so
Yeah. But love her, love Naomi.
yeah.
So Jade's back. We're building that. And then I honestly think that this chamber match had better spots. It had better overall storytelling between the wrestlers. Like Roxanne and Alexa have their little thing. Roxanne and Bailey have their little thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Liv has beef with almost everybody.
Everybody.
And that whip from Bianca to Liv's I literally like coughed and held my chest as if it was happening to me. And you know what? You know what my husband said?
It better be what I said.
He's gonna kill me for saying this. He
No.
said she did that for her ancestors. I screamed. Exactly, Dre. So,
Lord.
but the marks on her body, like that, I feel like that one was worse than Sasha's. Like when Bianca hit Sasha, I think
that
it
shit was
was.
loud.
This one was so loud,
and she deserved that.
Oh my gosh! Like, I'm sorry if that was me, I'd have been like, I'm done. I'm out of this match. Somebody pin me because
yeah,
that looked like it hurt so freaking much.
Bianca always says, "Don't touch her hair," and she won't use it. But the second you touch her hair, expect her to use it. Like I don't know why these girls keep playing.
Yeah, and we also had fun Bailey and Bianca moments, like Bailey like starting to grab the hair and then being like, oh, no, sorry,
Yeah,
like I didn't mean to. I just think there was so much like more going on in this match than the men's because the men's felt so disconnected.
Yeah, I get what
Like
you're saying.
in terms of, I mean, Logan Paul's not feuding with any of those people except like kind of CM Punk, but not really. Obviously, Seth and CM Punk have had their thing, but I feel like the women's was more unpredictable in the way that it was gonna go.
Yeah, I think
so for me, that's why it was better.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people saying this in chat, and I was gonna say it myself. Liv Morgan definitely MVP of said match. I know a lot of people are upset that she didn't win. Get over it, because the greatest of all time was in that match. So what do you expect?
But also, like another thing that bothered me about what Triple H was saying during the press conference, because he talked about Liv and saying that Liv has really shown her worth. She is like undoubtedly one of the best in the company right now, but yet she's always second best, whether it's the Rumble, whether it's Elimination Chamber. It just seems like she's never the top girl. I mean, yes, she was champion, but it still didn't feel that way.
It's also like she's been in every single Elimination Chamber match.
One.
Really? Which one was she not in?
I don't remember what year it was, but the stats it showed this was her 6th, or maybe she wasn't in 2 because there's been 8, I think.
I could have sworn she was in every one.
I think they said that she was not in 1. I don't remember which one though.
Okay, but I mean, still for a woman,
pretty much.
I think she's had the most chamber appearances anyway.
Yeah.
It does suck in a way that she hasn't at least won one of them.
And Bianca's won 2 times. Yeah.
I love it's a good day for
And
the
that's what I'm saying. And
estate.
then Liv was runner-up for Rumble 2 years in a row. Didn't even make the top 4 this year. Like,
Yeah.
so, she's always the bridesmaid, never the bride in those situations.
Bianca Belair was truly the bride because she was decked out in white and everything, which, as the estate knows, whenever Bianca wears white, it's GG's. But she has broken that curse, thank God.
But I loved Liv's ring gear too, how it looked like Dominic's. That was really
I didn't
cute.
like it.
Oh, I loved it.
I actually did not like it. It just kind of looked like something she had worn before. And I always get really excited to see what Liv is going to wear. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Oh, well, okay.
But Bianca's gear, oh!
It was very good. I loved Roxanne's gear too.
Yeah, Rox looked good.
Thought it was very good.
Alexa just kind of wore what she always wore.
But I think Roxanne killed it. She was in so many of the bigger spots. Liv obviously killed it. Bianca killed it. They all did so fantastic.
Yeah.
Sad that Naomi didn't actually get to be in the match, but I think her being in a storyline is great.
So. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So
next up we had the tag match of Trish Stratus and Tiffany versus Nia and Candice LeRae. I mean, this is nothing against them, but it was not the greatest match of the night.
Yeah, and I feel such a hypocrite saying this because we're women and this is a women's wrestling podcast. But guys, this was my bathroom break match.
But
I didn't watch it.
Let me just say, Canada, I'm gonna say right now, love you, girl. But y'all did not even cheer for Trish. She is your hometown legend, and that pop was so quiet. I am so disappointed in you guys.
There was no pop. And they also barely cheered for any of the girls that came out for the chamber. Like Bianca got something, but they were so quiet for Alexa, for Liv. They did not give a damn about Roxanne. Which is weird because Canada, their crowds are usually awesome. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Montreal was phenomenal. So it's I'm
people
confused.
are up in arms because they booed the national anthem. I'm so sorry, but if I lived in Canada and they came over with that America's Great type thing, I'd be mad too, as they should boo.
Bro, as they should. And Pat McAfee was pissing me off with saying it every 5 seconds. I was like, dude, let it go.
Our country is an embarrassment right now. They have every right to boo.
Again, we don't like to get political on here, but Canada has every right to boo our national anthem with everything that is going on right now. So let's not.
Yeah, our country sucks right now. So I applaud them for that. And Pat McAfee, I'm not even a fan of him anymore. He's so annoying.
Anyway.
But anyway.
But the fact that you guys didn't pop extremely loud for Trish, come on. But that match was okay. I think Trish, she still got it.
Yeah.
Tiffany was obviously the strongest person in that match. Candice LeRae did really well. Nia did fine. The match was fine, and they honestly got longer than I thought they were gonna get. So
yeah, which I liked that. I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I mean, it's one of those matches where it's gonna go, so how it's gonna go, so you can't really be super excited about it. So
yeah. So we'll move on to the Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens match. This was brutal. It was hard to watch. And I said to Paul, I was like, I noticed that their families aren't in the crowd. And he's like, yeah, why would they want to watch that?
No, for real.
Why would they want to watch them just beat the heck out of each other? And you know what?
The double tables. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. And then the barbed wire chair.
That felt like it's some AEW type of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't see barbed wire a lot in the Fed.
That was Attitude Era AEW type stuff.
Crazy.
Just all the chair shots, the blue thunder bomb onto the chair. It was just brutal. Honestly, I don't feel like it was as brutal as Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, though.
I felt like it was maybe equal in a sense.
No, I feel like it was not as crazy. I don't know.
No.
Is that just me?
I don't know if it's just you, but I don't personally agree.
Oh, okay. But we did get Mr. Randall. Randall is
Mr. Randall. Girl.
Randall from Monsters Inc. No, I'm just kidding. The Viper, Randy Orton, is back.
A king.
And he RKO'd Kevin Owens.
And everyone else.
Randy, though, question. Why didn't you come out to save Cody Rhodes? Just saying. We'll talk about that later, though. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I was expecting a little bit more from this Sami and KO match. But I mean, there was a lot, but I don't know. I feel like I was almost expecting more. I think I was expecting more like shit talking and like more emotion. I feel like there wasn't enough of that. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
No, but I should have been crying. You know what I mean? With how emotional it was. Like that's how it should have been.
I mean, I guess I get what you're saying, but like I don't know. Maybe your expectations were a little too high.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it was still a great match. Sure. Oh my god. And then your boy, Lil Nate, Ref, Christopher.
Oh.
Came out again and took a bump again. Oh my god. He is the MVP. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's such an icon. Chris, I love you. Thank you for taking those bumps all these years and continuing to do so. Oh my god. Sorry, I said Chris. I meant Charles. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. You guys know this at this point.
I love, you know what's so crazy about that is the fact that I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, you knew who I was talking about. Yeah. How many times did I call Julia Juliana? I don't know. The limit does not exist. So we all know that I'm terrible with names.
That's so embarrassing, but I love that. I think I was 3 for 3 on predictions so far.
You did very good. I did terrible. I'm pretty sure I predicted Liv was wrong. I think we both said Tiffany and Trish. Yeah. So. And then I said Sami, you said KO. Yeah. I thought Sami was gonna win, and he didn't. No. So, but now we're gonna get Randy versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. So slay.
Ooh. I wonder what Sami's gonna do at WrestleMania. Johnny Knoxville Part 2. Would die, honestly.
Well, last but not least, we had, well, technically it's not last, but you know what I mean. Last match.
Yeah.
The Men's Elimination Chamber match with John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and blonde YouTuber guy.
Who?
Exactly. Let me just say, like I said earlier, this one felt very disconnected because like Damian Priest, he's not really part of anybody's stories in this. Neither is Drew McIntyre really. Like, yes, he has beef with CM Punk and with Seth, but
Sami too.
Well, that too.
Drew is like Liv. He just has beef with everybody.
Dude, honestly. And then, there's not really like a beef between John and CM Punk or John and Seth. And then Seth and CM Punk obviously have their issues. So I don't know. It just all felt like very disconnected and like that like Damian, Logan, and Drew were really there for no reason. Considering Drew got eliminated first.
Did you see like the day? I think it was either the day of Chamber or day before. Everyone was like, "How dare you leak these spoilers of the Chamber that Drew won the Chamber?" And then he's the first.
Huh?
Yeah. I saw that on Twitter and I was like, okay, well now I know for a fact that's not real because every spoiler I see from about like the Fed on Twitter is never the case. And I also like I see some people talking about this. I felt so bad for Damian. Like that crowd did not care.
Not at all. I mean, he has no storyline. He has no stakes in this whatsoever. Like that's just is what it is. But Drew got eliminated first. And then Logan got eliminated. Thank you, CM Punk. The only time I will ever say that. So write it down.
Love that. Mary did say that. Also, another apology to Damian Priest because he was eliminated by Logan
By
Paul.
Logan.
I get it that like my shtick is Logan Paul hater, but like all that jokes aside, Logan literally should not have been in this match.
No, there was literally no reason for him to be in this match. He contributed nothing.
Like I know that he was probably in it because like, oh, he's a great athlete, but like honestly, he didn't really do any like cool spots.
That's what I'm saying. There was no like big spots. Like when I think of Elimination Chamber, I think of when Montez Ford climbed to the very top and fell on top of it. Like I think
Yeah.
of that type of stuff. There was nothing like that in this match. And no tea, no shade. It's because they had like a bunch of old veterans in there. So like they didn't really do much.
I think that instead of Logan Paul, Carmella Hayes should have been in the Chamber. I know that again, like that kind of goes against our thing of, oh, he had no place in there, but at least like that would have been a chance for him to kind of show off a bit more. And Carmella Hayes is insanely athletic, so that would have been great. And I think somebody else should have replaced Damian Priest. I love you, Damian Priest, but again, it's like, what are you really doing in here?
Yeah, exactly. And we all knew that it was going to come down to CM Punk and John Cena. So, and I picked CM Punk. Yeah,
I think I did too, right?
Or did you pick John? No, I think you picked John.
Oh, was I 5 for 5? Wow.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I don't know. I'm Cap. I love you, Cap. I see you in here, so don't get mad. But I really wanted Punk to win.
And it's not necessarily that I like wanted him to win that bad. It was just I thought that we were gonna do him and Cody at Mania. That's just what I thought was gonna happen.
I guess we really are doing like something with Punk and Seth and my tribal chief at WrestleMania. Maybe they're doing that, which is fine. That's cool.
But nothing could have prepared me for the aftermath of the Elimination Chamber. Nothing.
The hell?
So The Rock and Cody Rhodes promo was after the men's Elimination Chamber, and I was kind of like, why is this after? Like, we could have done this earlier. No, we could not have. No, we could not have.
Too much.
Because John Cena was a very integral part of this situation. Because I kept being like, why is John still there? Leave the ring, boo. Little did I know. And if you guys, for some reason, don't know, The Rock said, Cody, are you going to be my champion? Cody said, go F yourself. John, with his Hollywood acting skills, was like, oh, he just said, go F yourself. You know what I mean? And then gave Cody a hug. And then you just see the camera pan to The Rock. You see it pan to John. And John's face is just... And he low blows Cody Rhodes. John Cena is now a heel. And all of the children across the world are crying.
I think the biggest like question I have from this whole crazy segment
is this.
Is why was Travis Scott there?
Oh no, because his theme song is, or his song is the theme song for WrestleMania, which it shouldn't be because it's not even good.
Hold on. Take that back. I love Travis Scott.
Maddie.
I love it. I'm sorry, he got some bangers. Goosebumps. Fun fact: literally is probably my favorite song of all time. That is fire as shit. Sorry,
we're moving on. But nothing could have prepared me for Cena doing this and just absolutely brutalizing Cody Rhodes. They bring out the belt thing again, start hitting him with it, take his blood and rub it on there. Travis Scott's like doing some sage ceremony. I don't know what he's doing.
What was he doing?
I don't know. He was like,
that man was living his childhood dream. He was putting
the bad juju because WrestleMania is going to be in New Orleans next year. I don't know.
I was kind of happy for him in a way. I'm like, I bet this is his childhood dream, and he's just vibing.
He was living. So yeah, he was absolutely living.
I love that he was there.
My jaw was on the floor, though. Literally,
I know.
I don't think I stopped making that face like until they went off air. Like,
that's crazy.
We have The Rock and John side by side after so many years of them being ops. They are now side by side. We have corporate John Cena.
I am really excited because to me, and I don't want to like take credit for this opinion because I've seen this all over Twitter. I feel like this is John Cena like passing the torch to Cody Rhodes as like the biggest baby face in the company type of thing.
I agree.
Which is really cool. And I just love that even in him. Yeah, I know. Did you see R-Truth's tweet?
Yeah. Has somebody checked on R-Truth? Because I know my man's going through it.
He said, I think I might crash out.
Yeah. He probably did crash out.
Travis Scott has been doing pro wrestling training. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Him versus Bad Bunny? Slay.
You know what? That would be fun. That's the celebrity I want to see in there. Travis Scott
just straight
entering.
up celebrity match.
He's just entering the Royal Rumble smoking a blunt.
Please, I can't. I like immediately went on Malik's Instagram and I was like, what is your guy doing? Because obviously Malik is the #1 John Cena stan.
Oh yeah. Shout out Malik. We love him.
So I was like, what is your guy doing? What is he doing?
Oh my god. I know Malik was geeked watching that.
Oh my, I don't know how to feel.
I'm so sorry. And Cap, I still love you and I hope you still love me. I am rooting for Cody Rhodes going into WrestleMania.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
But John did tell us, he said, I'm going to that Elimination Chamber. I am going to win. And he told the truth. So I have to believe him when he says that he's coming out with a 17th world title. I have to believe him. I don't have a choice. He's been telling us the truth. Yeah, why not retire on top? I don't know. I mean, he's gonna lose it before he leaves, but I'm just saying I have to believe him at this point.
I think this is gonna be the biggest passing of the torch moment of John Cena's career, and I'm really happy it's for Cody, permitting it does happen. It'll be great. It'll be really great. But the way I'm seeing this, guys, like my tribal chief beat John Cena and Cody Rhodes beat my tribal chief. So therefore, Cody Rhodes is gonna beat John Cena.
If we're doing A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
In which case, tribal chief is GOAT. I miss my tribal chief. Where is he?
He'll be back like right before WrestleMania. Who knows?
He'll finally show up with his little clock in coat.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, quick sidebar. There is a book that just came out. I think it comes out like in like 2 days, and it's called what is it? It's Wild something. I don't know. It's by Elsie Silver, and basically she came out and said that Roman Reigns was the inspiration for the male main character, and I'm like, hold on.
My tribal chief is such an inspiration.
I might have to go read that book.
I don't know, like I obviously didn't hop on the bandwagon of Roman Reigns before because I wanted to see him lose, but like being a Roman Reigns fan is really fun.
Yeah,
you just go around being like, I love my tribal chief. It's fun, man.
And he's just so fun. He really is.
Yeah.
So anyway, might have to go pick up that book if Roman Reigns is the inspiration.
There's tribal chief inspiration all over the place. I love to see it.
But I sent this to you in the Discord, but I haven't been this excited for a PLE review in so long. Like, I don't even know the last time I was this excited to be like, I can't wait to talk about this on the podcast, because like this PLE honestly is probably gonna be number 2 for this whole year.
Yeah,
WrestleMania is probably gonna be number 1, and then this is gonna be number 2. I don't care about 2-day SummerSlam. Backlash in Mexico is gonna be fire though. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. Yes.
But this is the best Elimination Chamber PLE that we've seen, to me, in years.
Yeah.
This was so good. There's so many like swerves, and John coming out for the press conference, dropping the mic, and then just leaving.
I did see that.
Iconic. Yeah. Iconic.
My man said everything he needed to say. I mean,
And then The Rock talked for 45 minutes and answered more questions than he was supposed to, because he can do whatever he wants.
Have you ever seen such a narcissistic man? I mean, I guess Logan Paul exists.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know. who thought they were like really hot, like whose character was like that, like Tyler Breeze, I don't know. Austin
Donald
Theory,
Trump.
always taking selfies.
Oh yeah, the selfie character. Never forget. Never forget.
Yeah.
Good night, Caden. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night. Love you. But yeah, this pay-per-view, PLE, whatever you want to call it. You know what? I'm old. Okay, leave me alone. I'm stuck in my ways. This was an incredible time.
Yeah. I also
And it
feel like the
truly,
last few times we've talked about or like reviewed PLEs, we've come on here
yeah,
and been like,
it
well,
was
that was
fine.
definitely a show. But no, this
Mhm.
was so good. And I'm
This was a banger PLE.
oh oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, the final boss is here.
Oh,
Eh. Did you see really quick before we head out, did you see G's video on TikTok about Cody?
I did not know.
So she did like a dad joke and was like, if The Rock takes Cody's soul, where is he gonna put his adrenaline?
Oh my god.
I thought that was so funny.
Rock is weirdly kinky with Cody, and I think
Oh,
that's like it's a
I mean, he
thing.
likes to whip him, that's for sure.
50 Shades of Dwayne.
That's his kingdom. I don't know. So
wait, the final freak is insane.
I'm literally crying. Okay, we gotta go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Let us know what your favorite match was from Elimination Chamber in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Tell your friends. Tag us in wrestlers accounts so they
Make
see
sure to
us.
let Tony Khan know that he needs to come on the show.
Let Tony Khan know that, like, you know, he can contact Maddie. He doesn't want me coming to the show. Just saying.
Tony Khan, I'm gonna play that song that you were talking about, whatever the hell it was. I don't know. Something about a clock.
And we are on the road to WrestleMania, guys, and we are this much closer. We are, what is it, like 6 weeks out from?
Oh my god!
Is it 6 weeks? It's 5 or 6 weeks from
crazy.
WrestleMania. From me and Maddie doing an in-person episode. You guys aren't ready. You're not
We're not
ready.
ready.
I'm not ready. Yeah.
No.
We're not ready.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you guys next Sunday. Have a good night.
The
Bye.
final